How the world's oldest hatred is going viral. Anti-Semitism around the world has risen dramatically in recent years, especially after the events of October 7, 2023. This alarming rise in anti-Semitism has been aided and accelerated by social media platforms, where it has become easy to find content that is hateful toward Jewish people, whether you're looking for it or not. Now, you might think it's just online, so it's not a big deal. But online hate matters because it contributes to the rise of in-person anti-Semitic attacks. As of 2024, there are more than 5 billion social media users globally. In the US, 83% of adults under the age of 30 and 65% of older adults saw or heard anti-Semitism online. 41% of American Jewish adults changed their online behavior to avoid being recognized as Jewish, and 63%, nearly 2/3, felt less safe than they did the year before. 22% of American Jewish adults who have experienced anti-Semitism online or on social media even felt physically threatened by the incidents. These statistics tell us that anti-Semitism is not only becoming more prevalent online, but also reflects real-world threats to the Jewish people. The nature of social media algorithms causes harmful content such as anti-Semitic posts to spread like wildfire. We are sounding the alarm because we have seen social media business models function best on divisive and hateful rhetoric, which attracts more users and posts. Algorithms register users' engagement such as likes, dislikes, shares, comments, and counter-comments, and hateful anti-Semitic content triggers more engagement that fuels the algorithms. Social media platforms generally have policies about removing harmful content by tracking and moderating posts. Unfortunately, many of these platforms seem to be failing in transparency, accountability, and enforcement of those policies. According to one study in 2021, Twitter, now X, retained 86% of 300 anti-Semitic posts that included, but were not limited to, racist caricatures of Jewish people, denying the Holocaust, mocking victims of the Holocaust, and labeling Hitler as a hero. Similar failure to act on harmful anti-Semitic content is prevalent among all mainstream social media platforms. In 2023, the Anti-Defamation League rated 9 different social media platforms, such as Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, etc., on how they protect users from online hate. None of these social media platforms achieved above a C rating. TikTok didn't even classify anti-Semitism as a category under which users could report hateful content. Much of the burden for finding and eliminating anti-Semitic content falls on social media users, who have to go out of their way to report it. However, even when harmful anti-Semitic content on social media gets reported, research shows that usually the platform doesn't take action. In an Anti-Defamation League 2023 survey, one Jewish woman said, "When I report blatant anti-Semitic posts, I am told that they meet Facebook community standards. I don't know where to turn. The hate has gotten worse, and Facebook doesn't even try." Across all social media platforms, the Center to Counter Digital Hate found that there was inaction on 84% of anti-Semitic posts that users reported as hate. On social media, posts aren't even the only way that anti-Semitism spreads, making it hard to counter. Much of the hateful content toward Jewish people online comes from comment sections and direct messages. Anti-Semitism can even be hidden behind coded images or phrases, sometimes referred to as dog whistles, as a way of not getting caught by technology trying to track anti-Semitism and hate speech. Some of these anti-Semitic dog whistles include phrases such as 88 for Heil Hitler, as H is the 8th letter of the alphabet, JQ or JP for Jewish question or Jewish problem, ZOG for Zionist occupied government, cosmopolitans, globalists, and more. Anti-Semitism on the internet and social media can be as serious and dangerous as anti-Semitism in person. Online Jewish hate can lead to real-world violence. Those who study the connection between online conduct and real-world violence affirm its existence. According to Gabriel Wyman, professor of communication and senior researcher at the IDC Herzliya Institute for Counterterrorism, modern anti-Semitism relies on social media more than anything else. Rising cases of violence and physical anti-Semitic attacks have a lot to do with violent postings and incitement online. I would argue that without social media, we would not see the rise in hate speech and violent anti-Semitism that we are seeing today. So, what can you do about the rapid spread of online anti-Semitism before it continues to cause more real-world violence? Report, block, and mute anti-Semitic content on social media platforms wherever you see it. Even if the platform may not remove the post and the poster's account, blocking and muting the content will tell the algorithm that people want to see less of that content. Never share, repost, or like any anti-Semitic content, because that will cause the algorithm to spread the content more. Just commenting on an anti-Semitic post could help it spread, even if your comment calls out or counters the anti-Semitism. If you feel the need to respond against an anti-Semitic post, instead of reposting the anti-Semitic content to respond against it, respond with your own post. While this ancient hatred will persist until Messiah returns, you have the power to help combat it today. Use your voice, your platform, and your influence to push back against anti-Semitism. Stand with the Jewish people and shine the light of God's truth into a world filled with darkness. Every action counts. Every voice matters. Let us stand boldly and act faithfully together in the fight against hate.